So yeah, it's been a minute since I, dropped anything, said anything, did anything, and reason being is because I've been working on the new movie. Been hired in if I hadn't said that, but I've been hired in, to be a boom operator. For me, that's something big. It may not be big for other people, but for me, it's big. Um, I'm not bragging about it or anything. It just opens up doors and opportunities for me. Plain and simple. I get to learn the business and then give back. Period. Also, a good thing that's happened. Uh, I'm drawing again, man. I'm doing my artwork, man. My artwork, my comic, and it can be manifested into a movie. Demon Seed is the name of it. The name of the movie that I'm currently working on is called Hope Town by Cornell Ford. You guys can go on Facebook and check him out. It's called See It Be It. Film productions. I'm a part of that production as well. Just been named head of animation, man. Who would have thought? Me, a nobody, a freaking nobody. But I wanted to touch base back with you guys, man, and say that if you are in a positive or negative, let me deal with the negative first. If you're in a negative situation, man, uh, sometimes your emotions can get the best of you. It's very difficult to navigate through that, talking from experience, speaking from experience, because of the type of world that we live in. If you are familiar and you know exactly what I'm talking about, some things you just can't walk away from. I was in a situation today, man. Where this guy basically wanted to test me and my skills, and I'm gonna give it to you uh, step by step. We squared up, got in the middle of the street. He kept his distance. He was a smart fighter. He was a coward. I recognized that, but he was a smart fighter because he was taller than me, so he fought big, kept his distance. But I was able to close the gap. 3 hits, one to the foot, two to the leg. You know what I'm saying? And let him know, I can move. I'm not a person that advocate violence or to say that go out there and fight people. No, that's not it, man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying protect yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Uh, every fight is not a fight. Uh, the positive aspect of this, as you see, I'm sitting outside. I'm grilling, uh, just to let you guys see. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to chill, man. And I got two what I call angels. You know what I'm saying, as we refer to. But I believe that there's a saying that says, "Be careful who you entertain because you never know if you are entertaining, you know, the one that is sent, so to speak." But I think I treat everybody good. I want to treat everybody good. I want to treat everybody with respect, man. I think that's a big thing. To just treat people with respect, no matter what their circumstances may be. So I dropped a little knowledge because I've been studying and reading and self-education. I'm gonna talk on that in a minute, but my philosophies. Uh, I'm gonna just put it out there. Bruce Lee's philosophies of fighting reign true. I've used these techniques, uh, and for me, it works. I'm not saying nothing about nobody else's fighting style. I love all of them because there's something to learn from all of them. So I'm not saying this style is better than that style. I'm just saying for me, that's what worked. It helped me out today. I was able to keep this guy up off me. Uh, Statistically speaking, they say 85% of fights go to the ground. Uh, you know, Fortunately for him, he stayed on his feet and he kept his distance. So he knew not to let me get close. Period. But with these people that came today, they were young kids. They go from house to house. They they work for the gas company. Hustle to the middle class people. The lower class people, whatever you want to classify the people as. But that's a hustle to try to get people to sign up for the gas and all this and that. And you got an extra bill to pay. Basically, that's what it all boils down to. But I was happy to be with them because they were willing to listen. They were willing to listen. Also, um, I reached out to what they would call classified now as a Caucasian, and you know what, man, I don't see that. I see a human being, even if the definition hue does not apply to them. Okay, so, and again, I've learned a lot. That's all I want to say to you guys, man. I learned a lot. I'm trying to give back. I want to give back. I'm going to give back. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. Uh, I hope everybody out there is doing good, man. I hope y'all are, meditating like you're supposed to, communing with your family like you're supposed to, loving like you're supposed to. Try not to let the world, because it's nothing, man. I mean, it's nothing. Don't let them tell you or dictate what you are, man. You know what you are. You know, you're a special individual with special capabilities. You know what I'm saying? And people just don't want to see you shine no matter what you do, man. People are going to dislike you for no matter what you do. Even with me saying positive things like this, and even telling you that even I go through mishaps and things of that nature, man. But that's the nature of the beast. That's this world that we live in. Can you honestly tell me when was the last time you heard anyone say, brother or sister, I love you? You know what I'm saying? These three words, nigga. Seriously. That's from the heart. You know, uh, all I see is pain. All I see is violence. All I see is, everybody trying to outdo somebody for what? You're not helping. You know, what I did was, and I got to do that after I'm done with this. I got to go and fill out my forms for school. I don't want to be that type of person that's talking about this or that's in this type of struggle, and I don't have any credentials. So say what you want, but I want the paperwork to back me up. So when people, step to me about this and that, excuse me, I can pull out my paperwork and just let them know, hey, look, this is what I learned, this is what I studied at these people's school, and this is what they said that I've accomplished. So now you tell me. So again, I love y'all, man. If you can, live peaceably with all men. If you can, walk away from the situation, man. If you can. Again, I could have walked away, but I felt like a point needed to be proved, in front of him and his friends, So that's why I did it. They had to know that, we live in the ghetto, so you know how it is. If you show signs of weakness, they're going to try to prey on you. So I let that punk know, don't do it, It could have got worse, but I'm glad it didn't. I didn't even want it to go that far. But, I'm still learning. That's the thing. I'm still learning. Because as soon as it happened, all this good stuff started happening to me, And then after it happened, I felt bad because, because of the path I'm on. I'm trying to change, man. You don't understand. I want change, and I want it so bad that I'm willing to do doggone almost anything to get it, man. And I know it starts with me. So technically, he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he got me to jump. But at the same time, he had to know. You can't keep playing with fire and expect not to get burned. That's just the nature of the beast, man. That's just the way it is. You playing in traffic, you're going to get hit by a car. Period. So, yeah, man, keep meditating because that's what I did. I meditated. spent time with my family, got it off my mind, went for a walk, and the people that I met, I was able to share some of the knowledge that I've learned, and they were appreciative. You don't find too many young people that's appreciative of spoken wisdom and knowledge from an elder. I'm an old fart, so I'm thinking, who want to listen to me? But they were glued, man. I mean, these guys, man, is what they call that. You got the Jesus syndrome, where people just follow you around type stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm hip to the game, man. But again, man, I just want you guys to, you know, take it easy, man. No one's promised tomorrow, man. All right, y'all, man. I just got a text, man. We doing a shot tomorrow. For the Lake County people, we may be down at the gym on Sheridan and Corey. So if you can come on down, support. Check out what we do. Yo, again, that's Sid Beard, Films. All right, I love y'all. One.